The video, please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, comment down below. What the hell, conservatives? Please, what are you doing? Why are you keep doing this? Just going crazier and crazier and crazier over time, and this is really, really bad. So what's going on right here? If you didn't hear before, there was this conservative pastor in Tennessee. He held a decently big book burning event where he started throwing out books that have like witchcraft to him, like Harry Potter books and Twilight. Like, the fuck, what does Twilight have to do with like fucking like witchcraft and shit? But yeah, let's read it, and then I got the video to show y'all, and then give you my thoughts. So, as debates around book banning and critical race theory rage around the country, a Tennessee pastor encouraged a congregation to go after a different set of titles, burning works from the Harry Potter and Twilight series, as well as other supposed occult materials. Greg Locke of the Global Vision Bible Church in the city of Mount Juliet outside of Nashville hosted congress on Wednesday for a book burning. Ahead of the event, he encouraged them to bring their copies of the widely popular franchise books, as well as tarot cards, Ouija boards, healing crystals, idol statues, spell books, and everything else tied to the cult. We have a constitutional right and a biblical right to do what we're going to do tonight, he said in the event, which was recorded on video. So the faith leader, who was seen wearing a shirt that appeared to have the date 1776, the year of the Declaration of Independence, has previously called the pandemic fake, oh no, and discouraged Congress from getting vaccinated. Holy shit. Please, these guys are getting crazier and crazier and crazier. Again, like, why are you doing this? So last week, a Tennessee school board voted to remove the Pulitzer Prize winning graphic novel Maus, which is something I talked about the Polish experience of the Holocaust and its curriculum, alarming advocates and educators around the country. The book burning and bans in Tennessee are part of a large cultural fight being fought in America's school to keep over what sorts of themes are appropriate to teach young people. So, conservative states across the country have been leading widespread efforts to limit the teachings of and reading about themes like racism, LGBT plus identities, and Holocaust. So this story shows, and this whole situation shows, that like, Americans are getting closer and closer and closer, or certain Americans, I don't want to say all of Americans, certain Americans are getting closer and closer to fascism. And that's really, really bad, because fascism, garbage, Nazism, garbage, but, fascism isn't just Nazism, but fascism is the death of creativity, death of democracy, and definitely the death of freedom. And again, why does this guy think just burning his own books about Harry Potter and Twilight, like especially Harry Potter, one of the fucking most famous books of all time, that and got so famous, like the movies got so much money off of it. I don't know what he wants to accomplish by like burning his own copy of Harry Potter and Twilight. I just think it's a little funny. And I also think it's funny how these guys are like, but if you ever burn a Bible or like something like that, they're the first ones to say that. They're the first ones to cry and say, oh, we Christians are being oppressed, we need our freedoms, we're getting our freedom of speech taken away, we're getting our freedom of religion taken away. Yet, of course they do shit like this. Anything that tied to the cult is just like, I guess, just pagans to them, And let's just watch the video.
Devil stuff. We got every bit of kind of witchcraft, spell books, everything you can imagine, and this thing is full.
Oh no, they got Maleficent out here. Oh no, joke's on you. She likes fire. She actually makes green fire.
Clothes, a lot of things. So if you need to get rid of it, as much as you can get, just start throwing it in there. 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 Burn it. Burn it. Burn it.
Oh, why is it so small? Hold up, let me post this. Why is it so small? There you go. There's no difference here. No, Corporate wants for you to see what's the difference between these two pictures.
Mom, where's my stuff so I can go throw it in? Oh, it's okay. Mom, let me throw some.
They're definitely not fascists. No way. It's just sad. I guarantee none of them ever read those books. I don't even know if they can read. I guarantee none of these motherfuckers have ever fully read the Bible. But yeah, it's sad, man. But again, they did pay for it, you know, which is funny. They did pay for it, so it was like it's kind of a self-own, you know. But yeah, of course, you know, we have seen this shit before, and it's very, very sad. And I also think they also do this to indoctrinate kids, you know, because it's very easy to indoctrinate kids when you don't fucking have like creativity. You don't have like no introspection and none of that shit, you know. So if you just raised in this whole society like that, you're just gonna believe what everybody else believes is how that works. You just what you are is what you're born around, your environment, you know. And that is their end goal, you know. So do not let them tell you that they are for freedom of speech and freedom of religion, because if they were, they would not be doing this. And this crazy shit isn't even happening only in Tennessee. If you haven't heard, Missouri is adding PvP to its state. Yeah, so what called the 666 bill. Yes, you cannot make this up. It's the devil bill, you know. They're going to execute order 666, you know. And this whole bill is just that if you're just a regular ass person, if you just reasonably believe that you're going to be threatened, you can just kill another person. Just yeah, so it's gonna be an all-out like fucking purge ass battle in Wisconsin. And also in this bill, if you do that and you claim like the bill and you claim self-defense, law enforcement cannot arrest you for this. May not arrest a person for using or threatening to use force unless the agency determines that there is a probable cause that the force that was used or threatened was unlawful. Of course, over here, and also a really, really bad thing, this act provides that a person who uses or threatens to use a force in self-defense is immune from criminal prosecution and civil action for the use of such force. So if they unlawfully kill a person, their family members cannot sue them for that. So if this was happening back in when Ahmaud Arbery was going on, and before he died, and what's their name? I already forgot their names, but they could have used this bill to, you know, just lynch him and get away with it, and his family just wouldn't be able to do anything for him because they claim self-defense. But I also thought it was another funny thing was unless such force was used against a law enforcement officer who was acting in the premise of his or her official duties, and the person reasonably knew that they or should have known that the person was a law enforcement officer. So this bill is meant to kill everybody but police officers. Of course, they're always the ones that get saved from these bullshit ass bills, you know. And a firefighter, you know, they can come in, you can claim self-defense and just blam them, and then you just go scot-free. But if it was a police officer, you can't do that. But yeah, Missouri, what the fuck is going on here? And you already, again, 666 bill, it couldn't be better. But yeah, conservatives going crazy, going wild out here. But what else is new? But yeah, that's the whole video. If you like the video, please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, comment down below. I very much appreciate it. And peace.